So the stream just cut out. But yeah, this is what Kappa Cache is. It's basically the layman's term for
Professor Helper here, the helping man with the helping hand.
Yeah.
Here, try this.
Again, I apologize for the stream cutting out there. I didn't do that at all. It just cut out. Yeah. There's a fourth one that you have to
Helper
get.
here. Need some help? Great.
There it
This
is.
should help you.
This installs a virus on you called Wave Hello. Oh. Right. Yeah. So. Okay. There are no additional violations that you can get.
Looks like you're doing a great job at dealing with the bad guys.
The bad guys. Alright. So. That's all of them. But. I'm supposed to be getting them.
Got Hypno Mail.
Professor Helper here, the helping man with the helping
Speaking
hand.
of which.
Professor Helper is always here for you.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it says here, don't flag it. If you do, then they'll just reprimand you saying, hey, don't do that.
Important message received from HS_citizen_00.
Now this is actually what we need to do. Seems a little suspicious. True Tranquility. What is this, some kind of FPS game? Oh no.
Professor Helper here, the helping man with the helping hand.
Ah, so spooky. Ah.
Farewell.
True peace has descended upon you. Okay,
Important message received from
So.
Dylan.
you'll notice how much Hypno coin I have. If you're wondering why it's so important, well, yeah.
Important message received from dispatch.
Professor Helper here, need some help?
Downloading festering chunk
Professor
3.
Helper is
Actually, it's not
always
that
here for
bad.
you.
Actually, those festering chunks will be able to help you if it's your first time playing, because what'll happen is there are 4 festering chunks that you can download. What'll happen is you have to rearrange them to spell something, and it ends up spelling me holding down a button. What you need to do is search Son of Tim. Yeah.
Professor Helper here, need some help? Well, bye then.
Bye, bitch. What you actually need to do is, first of all, if you listen closely, the music's actually distorted, which I think is actually a really nice touch. I need to get plus.
Top.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Professor Helper here.
Virus detected.
Need some help?
For your safety, please open Hypno key
Well,
and click
fine
Go
then.
now.
Okay. So, what about this? Well, okay. So, what we need to do is we need to report this stuff. You're probably thinking, okay, well, how do we do that? We can't report the pictures, we have to be on the websites. What if I told you that that's exactly what you need to do? You have to go to this. And then what'll happen is you'll need to go to Good Time Valley for, I think, one or two of these.
Professor Helper here, ready to help. Well, bye then.
It's not that. No. I know one of them is, oh, it's this one. Yeah. What we need to do is... I think it's this, or maybe it's that one. Yeah, it's this.
Got Hypno Mail.
Wow, I got Hypno Mail. Cool. There we go. Need to do this to another person on the Good Time Valley, and it is actually the other character that we're going to be saving. Burnin' Rubber 82, who also has one of the coolest songs in the game. But we can't hear it right now because of old Beating Heart McGee over here. There we go. I forgot what the song's name is. I think it's Leather Jacket Rider, I think.
The helping man with a helping hand. Well, bye then.
Alright. So... No, not here.
Professor Helper here. The helping man with a helping hand.
Shut up.
Farewell.
Okay. What we need to do is we need to go to Chowderman.
Guess who's back?
Seems fine so far. Until... Ah! There it is again. Die beating heart thingy. It's not even real, it's virtual. There we go. And then we get to hear, I am the Chowder Man.
Guess who's
Okay. The last one, I believe, is,
Professor Helper here, ready to help.
shut up.
Farewell.
I think it's this one? Yep, it is. To all my friends, this picture is not my creation. Hackers made their way onto my page. This is just sick. I'll say, I wouldn't want to see a beating heart with eyes. I'd rather see a beating heart in someone's chest. Where it's supposed to be. And I don't mean dissecting somebody, I mean, you know, how people are supposed to be. Anyway, that is all 4 of those.
Professor Helper here. Need some help?
Important message received from Dylan.
Hey, Professor Helper,
always here for
I
you.
think you can help me out with something.
Way to
Oh
deal
wait,
with
you already did.
or profane
And then
content.
this happened.
Jolt. You're a real
Okay.
hero, Jolt.
What we need to do is we need to go back to open-eyed, go back to this, and Professor. The reason being is because we need to get this son of a bitch off here. We had more than enough money for it, so it's not a mistake. He's been mostly removed from my system. Yeah. Okay. Then we have this. This is a major plot point. This game. The second part of the name of the game. Hey there, Jolt Thunders. Enforcers, today is your lucky day. We're testing an early version of our new game, and you are in on it. Note, this sub is top secret, and sharing info or screenshots is very, very prohibited. Seriously, you could face some hairy legal trouble if you leak information. With that out of the way, I would like to announce a new Hypnospace original game project. Outlaw. See why it's called that now? You'll be playing an early offline version, but the final release on schedule for our year 2000 update will be 100% online. No need to send us feedback either. The game will automatically report data to me. Please visit this page to download it and have fun. I will resume sending you cases after you test. Uh-huh. 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 We're going to be seeing this fairly, frequently. Not like every single second, it's just, yeah. But, our first bout with this game is, well, you'll see. Early alpha software may cause Hypno S to become unstable. Are you sure you want to begin testing? At this point, I want to die. Okay, not really. I think my computer wants to. Not really. Okay. But as you can see, it's starting to glitch. Yep. This will be an important plot point later on in the story. Look at that. I'm not even moving the car around. I'm letting this play by itself. Because you don't even have to do anything. You just watch this happen. And, well, prepare for what is the equivalent of the red or blue screen of death. Yeah. That just happened. Whenever you go back, it'll actually advance 2 or 3 weeks. There we go.
Important message received from Dylan. Welcome back, Jolt. It's been 21 days since you last logged on. Wow, where have you been? Important message received from dispatch.
Why are you asking me where I've been? Did you not see what the fuck happened? What? Things are getting spooky. Really. Dylan, I'm on to you, buddy. Hi, Enforcers, it's nice to have you back. I'd like to apologize on behalf of our shipping department interns that we couldn't get those repaired headbands to you sooner. Thankfully, most of the components were unharmed, so all of your settings should be preserved. Might have another outlaw test for you later. This time, one that won't destroy your hardware. Like I said, I'm on to you. It's been a crazy few weeks around here. The few enforcers who didn't get their headbands fried have been pretty slack on the job, so there's a lot to clean up. I won't be handling the HSPD/enforcer cases from here on out. Too much coding to do. Instead, one of our new hires and some interns will or someone will handle this stuff, so expect a message from them soon. See ya. I swear I'm not dyslexic, it's just... I've been kinda tired lately, but that's just day in the life of me. Mass cleanup for all enforcers. Hello enforcers, Samantha here. Dylan asked me to do the HSPD stuff for today. Because only 2 enforcers had working headbands over the past 2 weeks, Hypnospace is a complete mess. We need you to go out there and clean up anything that you can. We won't be sending cases or reports in advance because we're completely swamped. I'll create cases for the violations you find, but only after you report the violations. If you want some direction, maybe look for people who gave you trouble last time. I will be assigning each of you cases individually after we clean up, but sifting through the individual reports from the last 2 weeks is going to take me some time. From Sam. Yeah. So, as you can see, yeah, we don't have anything. I don't trust this. I don't think anybody would trust it. But, yeah. I've always liked how this looked. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see how it is. Keep deleting my cartoons. Go right on ahead, cowards. Okay, you're first. Move you up here, buddy. Burn and rubbers. Yeah, you have to do this again. Oh yeah. Carl, buddy. Don't worry, I can see into the future, and if I don't do anything quick, you're gonna die. Let's say he was one of the 2 characters, so this is exactly what you have to do though. You have to report the content infringement items, and then you have to flag him what he's doing. And what will happen is, it won't happen right away, but it'll basically get him banned at a later point in the game, prior to the mine crash event. So, like citizen investigation. Yeah. Pretty crazy. But we're not done. No, we're not gonna ban Abby. It's just, we have a job to do. We're not gonna close this case until we get every square inch of this.
Important message received from dispatch.
Yes, I know. I've played this game 4 times. Actually, no, 3. Because my original playthrough was on Xbox, and then I got the game on Steam, and that's whenever I did my first episode of Radical Replay, or Rewind. Yeah. See, Scotty here gets it. Okay. Oh. So, this character. I already talked about her briefly in my first ever episode of Radical Rewind, where I was playing through this game. And unfortunately, Mavis here, who happens to be an she happens to be an elderly lady. She unfortunately cannot be saved from mine crash. She will always die. Which is extremely sad too, because again, this is an elderly lady we're talking about. It's extremely sad, and it really tugs on your heartstrings whenever you actually read the eulogies. We'll actually go to this page in a little while. First, we need to unstand Gooper. Yes, we're going full on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on him. Yeah. I love making jokes. So, it's kind of my thing. Okay, RR. You stand with Gooper, I stand with Super. Oops. Okay. It looks like a pig nose. Man, Abigail, you need to stop. Right? What's it gonna take for you to follow instructions? We're saying don't post copyrighted materials on your thing. Unless it's with express permission. Yeah. We can't, report this. We can report the stand with Gooper. You actually have to. I don't think you can report the actual text here, though, but I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, come here. But, we're not quite done yet. Last one. We have a lot of stuff to report for this case. Starting off with, Fish Boy here. Fish Boy! Yeah! And me doing a half-assed Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I said his last name, I didn't say the N-word. I hate racism, so yeah. I'm not gonna report the kids stuff though, because they didn't do anything wrong. They're just showing support for their favorite character. But look at this. 2 normal violations, and we have an additional 14 violations found. I say this calls for closed case.
Wow, Jolt. Great job removing that content infringement.
I feel rich, but I feel like a dick. Alright, there we go. So, this is the case that we got from dispatch. And then we got this. Okay. Alright. This is another thing. So, here it is. I had nothing to do with True Trank. Also, my new Scary has been posted. Tim again did the art and music, but I did the story this time. Check it out. Hello, enforcers. Can you please do something about these guys? They've been messaging me non-stop. I tried sending a message to Counselor Ronnie in the HSPD a few days ago, but haven't had a reply. Chit Chat doesn't reply to me neither. Hypnospace name, that brassy kid. Otherwise known as, well, the kid who was bullied by Zane. Starts off innocently enough. Hi, I'm Corey. Nice to meet you. How are you, Tiff? Hey, Tiff, what hobbies do you like? Looks like you're busy. That's okay, we can talk some other time. Bye. Hey, yeah, I was working on something. Nice to meet you too. Oh, hi! Sorry if I seemed rude. It's okay, no problem at all. Glad you're back on. So, were you working on something with Tim? He does art, right? Very impressive. Yeah, he's cool. A little crazy sometimes, though. Bursting with laughter. That's actually what BWL means. I know it's kind of weird. It's this game's way of saying LOL. Thanks for the reply. That's interesting. Do you mean that Tim is crazy in the way of being dangerous, or just crazy in a zany fun way, or funny way? To be honest, his page gives the impression that he could be dangerous, so I just want to make sure you're okay. Just in a funny way. Okay, good. Whew. You can never be too safe these days, which is why I've been doing karate every day with the master karate expert. So, Tiff, are you and Tim, going out? Hello? BWL, no. And then it progresses further. Oh, okay, sorry about that, Tiff. So, how are you doing? You must be busy again. You should let people you were chit-chatting know if you want to stop a conversation so they don't have to wait for a reply and be bored. I'm sorry if that sounded mean, I'm just bored. Uh-huh. Hi, Tiff. I mean this with all due respect, but did your parents teach you manners? I am not being mean. Totally is. just curious if you understand that you're being disrespectful and, if I may, a little bit rude. Says the guy who's spamming the living shit out of her. I think this is one of the things. Right? Oh, no. Maybe this one? No. Oh, I think it's this one. Right? Yeah. But the weird thing is, you're getting Tiff in trouble and not Corey. It's because, unfortunately, the Hypnospace enforcer system doesn't detect who is doing the harassing, just what page it's on, so it flags that other person. Like, it flags the person who owns the page.
Important message received from dispatch.
Then we have Zane here, the other delinquent, who kind of looks like one of those kids who just got out of the bathtub, like, but it's just some weird looking kid. Hey, hi, hello, hi, what's up? Cool, hi, are you a virgin?
Message received from dispatch.
The plot thickens. Hello, I bet you are. I know you're thinking about me. I like how you can actually see what she's about to type, because she says, I. And then she says, excuse me. Yeah, and then she actually types it out saying, excuse me? I'm naked. Or you. What's up, sexy? Never mind, you're ugly. Suck it. Yeah! So, harassment. And then another harassment right here. But here's the thing. Wait, hold on. Oh, yep, there it is. So, here's the thing. It says here that the violations were for Dark Twilight Tiff. And then you look at this.
Important message received from Merchant Soft.
Transfer violations to a different person, different citizen? I don't think there's a way, sorry. We'll get to that next year. Plus, chit-chat logs aren't really our problem. They have their own rules and guidelines, and they should police their own network. Get to this in a second, partially because it has my all-time favorite song in the game. So, yeah. It says here, like, okay. It says here, hello Jolt, good job reporting those chit-chat screenshots. That would annoy me too. This is a weird one because Dark Twilight Tiff isn't an offender, but she's got all the violation points. I don't think there's a way to transfer points to the offending citizens either. I'm forwarding this to Dylan so we can get an answer ASAP. Don't flag her, please. You could if you want, but I'm just going to follow the rules. But then we have this. First, we're going to close the case.
Way to deal with that harassment. You're a real hero, Jolt.
Oh, thanks. I guess I could actually talk more about Jolt. So, I mentioned whenever I first started the stream that he is a Blixian fennec fox, and the first part of that species name is a reference to the Swedish word meaning lightning. Simply put, Blixian fennec foxes are an extraterrestrial race of fennec foxes that are well known the universe wide for quite literally being biologically supercharged creatures that have a biological form of electricity within their body. What kind of electricity? It's an electrical and biological form of tachyon energy. They're fast, okay? Jolt himself can run at up to 200 miles per hour, or if he's wearing a certain type of footwear, it can raise it up to 600 miles per hour. In other words, he's a fast motherfucker. But he's a nice guy, though. He's heavily inspired by Sonic in terms of design and personality, and just in terms of his abilities, but unlike Sonic, he can't move as fast as Sonic. So, yeah. Alright, here it is. Seems that the passwords of multiple merchant stop personnel have been recently compromised. Please change your password immediately, especially if you have access to our code base. Okay. So, this one. Are you ready to hear the ultimate song? So, there's no way to visit this before this date in the game. You know, November the 5th, whenever you start playing the game. But at the end of the game, Hypnospace actually does not exist, so you're using an archival system to revisit old pages. If you were to time travel back to 11/5/1999, this will not be here. But as it is 11/26/1999, well, the song's official name is Ready to Shave, and it's made by the one and only Hot Dad, otherwise known as Chowder Man in the game. It is by far my favorite song in the game.
Downloading Axtrial 1.
Axtrial. Like the audio just distorts, like, I'm gonna shave and put the razor on my skin. Okay.
A secret stash is hidden. In the Freelands, you shall unlock it. 2 east of Roddy's Bull Ring, that's me, 1 north of Casper's Rocket. Only 1 path leads to this place. Look closely at the borders. Once you find it, come back here. In this trial, you will rock it.
Very, very cheesy. Okay. So, I bet you're wondering, what does he mean? Well, you can look all you want. Yeah. Should I find him out? I'm gonna shave and put the razor on my skin. can look all around all you want, but it won't be abundantly clear what you're looking for.
5 o'clock, the shadows haunt again. Melancholy darkness rumblings. Appetite will show you how. Want your love and need you now. Stubble crown, I am the king. Seize the moment, spread my wings. Press the metal to my face. Brave and stronger every day. I'm gonna shave a place to razor on my scale.
But he says to check the borders. He means the outer sections of the screen, this. And at first it might not seem clear until you move your cursor and you happen across this.
Bring me peace. The truth, freed from the arms of chaos, arrives slowly, methodically. A star in the sky.
It thickens. The plot thickens. Click to open the stash of acceleration of Worthy.
Downloading hacks real too.
Oh, that's cool. There's actually a little progress bar. Hint.
The father of the Freelands, his cybercogian name. The mother of the Freelands, what she shoots in her game. The amount of zones that Merchantsoft sent to an early grave. Now return to the Freelands, south of the Colosseum, and input this code you figured out for your final test. I really hope to see ya.
Okay. So. Oh, voice crack. I bet you're wondering, what does that mean? Well. This game kind of gives me RPG vibes. You'll need to check these things out. You'll need to remember this. Also, Minotaur. One of the manliest animals ever. And it doesn't actually exist in real life. So, this. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need another version of Hypno Cure.
Whiskers growing at the speed light. Put the trimmer into overdrive. Thoughts are running through my mind. Just a bathroom in the night. Spray the shade cream into my hand. Lather up the world, don't understand. Man inside the mirror.
This is important.
Should I finally let him out? I'm going. Whiskers growing at the
Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the password is. The password is quite literally Signal Archer 5. Signal is the cybercogian name of the person who made the freelance. Archer is a reference to the person who runs the court of, whatever it was. 5 represents the 5 tombstones that we saw in that little graveyard. So, look at this. We got a little quiz. To prove that you're a member of the SAI and gain access to Accelerator, please answer the following 6 questions. Question 1. What is the name of the SAI's special custom-made zone? Very simple. Freelance. Oh shit. Got the wrong one. Freelance. That. Scaries. What is this? What do I get for not reading my guide? By my guide, I mean something that I saw on the internet and just said, yeah, I'll follow the directions.
May this sharpened edge bring me peace. The truth, freed from the arms of chaos, arrives slowly, methodically. A star in the sky, the earth rumbles, the drone so sincere. And I'm not frightened, I just am. I've got the blade and I'm ready to shoot. I'm not afraid, I won't look away.
There we go. I apologize for that fuck up. Okay. There we go. Ace. Solved.
Wow, Jolt. Great job removing that malicious or unauthorized software.
Okay.
Important message received from dispatch.
Okay.
Downloading report underscore 10-19-1999. Downloading report underscore 11-12-1999.
I think I downloaded all 3. Yep. Okay. So, these. Date received 10/19/1999. Contact method, mail or letter by mail. Headband ID, not applicable. Name, Meat Goat Records. This is very important. These songs you will need to remember. Then we have this. You'll notice that the headband ID is non-applicable on all three of these. Huh. Makes you wonder. What we need to do is, well, you'll see. So, this. Believe it or not, that little page that I saw from Gearhead Greg, there's a good reason why I saw that. So, you're probably wondering, where the fuck did these bricks come from? Okay, so there's some passwords you could choose. Oh, hold on.
Don't be long, Jolt.
Oh, I won't be long, buddy. Okay. Accidentally bumped into my monitor. Boom. So now that we have that, how about, now that we've done that, this song is awesome. Oh. Wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah, now we have a little access page to F-List. It's cool. No, not this. I think he's on the cafe. Yeah. So, this guy. Yep. Now that we have the F list, yeah, that's right. We are doing this. So, here's the thing. Those little records that we saw, or not records, but those letter things about music being downloaded without permission. Guess who? Yeah, that's right. Dylan. So, wanna know what happens whenever you mess with the wrong person, even though you're just doing your job? So.
Wow,
Yeah.
Jolt. Great job removing that content infringement.
We're about to have a rude awakening.
Got hypno mail.
You're hilarious. Did you seriously just report me? Dude, did you think I wouldn't notice? I don't know if this was you being funny or what, because everyone shares music nowadays. But the fact of the matter is that our whole team knows about my F-List page now. If one of our interns are snitches, you could really cause a problem for me. And I have no control over that. But, yeah. So, this is part 3 of 4. And, I'm pretty sure we got Carl banned. But now we have to ban somebody else.
Welcome back, Jolt. It's been 35 days
First,
since
we
you
need to
last
get
logged
the
on.
new update for
That's a long time.
this. Unless... Oh, I can actually... Oh. There we go. Okay.
Important message received from dispatch.
Here we go.
Happy New Year, Jolt. From all of us at Merchant Soft to you, enjoy the year 2000 update. Important message received from dispatch.
Boom! There it is. Hello, Jolt. The HSPD security team has reviewed your flag. Burnin' Rubber 50 will receive permanent ban. That is person 1 of 2.
Important
Let's
message
go.
received from dispatch.
Oh, right. I forgot. So we're going to go back to the dumpster. And the reason being is actually really, really cool. So, probably thinking, why do we have to go back here? Well, if we go back to the dumpies and go all the way down to Got Game or Waylane, there's a 3rd episode on Dark Twilight Tiff with a new song too. You have to do this before progressing with the story. This is the only way you can save Zane. So, before anything else, do this immediately after getting the update. Don't forget if you want to have both characters saved. Because for Zane, he's immediately going to get banned. Right? Bam. Bam.
Important message received from dispatch.
I'm doing this so we can... Okay, so now that I've done all that, flagging, because what will happen is, and this should happen immediately, or almost immediately. Look at this. Permanent ban! That's right. We got both of them saved, which is good. Because what will happen is we can close this case.
Way to deal with that harassment.
But then we have this one.
Way to deal with that harassment. You're a real hero, Jolt.
Oh, I am I? This is Mind Crash. Not Minecraft, Mind Crash. There's no time limit at all. All you have to do is click this, and you'll remember something about Corey talking about Tim. The thing is, Tim had a little nickname for Tiffany, which is Marshmallow. And there we go. Yeah.
Hypnospace is really, really cool.
Whoops. Forgot to report it.
Important message received from dispatch.
You stopped the mine crash? Wow, Joel, good job. I'm the only one here tonight, and I wasn't able to get around to figuring out what that guy's weird password was. Oh. I didn't choose to do this. This is happening by itself. Oh. Oh boy. You want to see some really freaky shit? Right on cue. This is actually what Mind Crash is. You'll notice these little glitches. And, well, yeah. Yep, that's right. Your headband will start to malfunction. And depending on who you've saved, if you've saved one of the characters that you're trying to save or both, the error screen animation will be different depending on what you've done. Since I've saved both of them, it's completely different. So yeah, I should know this because I, again, played through this game a total of, it's about to be 4 times. Because this is actually the 4th time. Technically, it's a 5th time because I had an incomplete run that I had to restart because I didn't save Carl.
Something's not right.
I'll say
and power down your headset.
I can't do it. It's happening again. Oh, my head. Oh.
The California teen hacker responsible for the year 2000 Mind Crash virus that left at least 4 Hypnospace users dead has become the first juvenile charged in federal court with manslaughter by way of computer hacking. Tim Randall Stevens, who went by the handle Tim Again in Hypnospace, will serve up to 6 years in federal prison for the crime.
Await them in time to take medication. The virus is said to have infected over 1,000
Mm-hmm. Years later. No glitching.
Welcome back, Jolt. You left me unplugged for like 20 years. What is wrong with you?
I should be asking you the same thing, dude. Alright, so this is a bit different. Hypnospace Archival Project. Rules. Keep all new content here. Do not create new content or manipulate old Hypnospace captures. Be nice. Yeah, so this is a bit interesting. Okay, so here's something really interesting. If you were to have failed to save both possible savable characters, what'll happen is there will be 5 of these. And there will be a 5th lost and found. Each of these is one of the lost and founds. Which is the Chowderman song, the Kev J song, the Roddy's early test pet, and this. On my first playthrough, I had 5 of them, but if you save either one of the characters or both of them, then you'll only have 4. But, yeah. Yeah, it actually shows the victims. So, if either one of the characters like Zane or Carl didn't make it, they would also be listed. But the people that you cannot save under any circumstances, I'm not saying, oh, it's against the game. You literally cannot save them. They're always going to die. So, Tiffany Wright, which is one of the people who were responsible for the True Tranquility. We have Citizen 0556332, which is Mavis Ann Green. We have Rod's anti-government page, which is Rodney Hooks. And then we have Ringleader Roddy, otherwise known as Roddy Wall. He was the person who made the Minotaur, I forgot the name. We know very briefly about this. Mavis, like I mentioned earlier, is that elderly lady who was just trying to make her own page. And she had trouble, and then, the Celtic Wizard, he actually helped her out. Tiffany was the person who ended up trying to get Zane and Corey into trouble because of the fact that they were harassing her. So, yeah. We have all these. And then look over here. Jolt, I can't tell you how amazing it was to hear from you. It's been decades, but I knew there had to be someone out there with a working Enforcer headband. Me and a few former Hypnospace citizens formed a ragtag group to preserve content from the service's late 1999 period just before the crash. We've been unable to find anyone involved with MerchantSoft outside of Artie, which is a story in itself, and we're pretty certain that the backup servers are long gone after MerchantSoft got raided. You represent the first major breakthrough we've had towards preserving a piece of history that would otherwise be lost. Please check out the Lost and Found page on our intranet and help us track down a few of the things there. I may have an additional task for you if you can help us locate a couple of those things. Enforcer headband units had an entire gigabyte of internal disk space. Our best guess is that Enforcer units double as many backup servers, which conveniently wasn't told to the unpaid moderators who might have scrapped them for parts. We coded a little program to help us extract the data accessible in your headband and upload it to us. Download and install the attached program to get started. We're all really excited to see what you dig up. From Chelsea. P.S. Check out the zone we set up if you want to learn more about your fellow HAP members or catch up on what happened following the mine crash. And at the very top we have this program, HAP install.hex.
Downloading HAP install.
Oh, wrong thing. So, what this is going to do is actually really cool. We're not playing with this. So, what this is supposed to do is basically think of it like the Wayback Machine. Every time you boot up the Hypnospace Explorer, it's going to show this. You'll need to use this in order to go to the respective web pages that you need to get to. Starting off, we're going to do laugh number 1, Lost the Chowderman song. Adrian wanted to know if you'd dig up a song that the Chowderman wrote about his helicopter accident. He remembers only a vague lyric about losing a leg. Adrian swears he sent him a text with the lyrics and chords and would really love to have it again, as I believe it would soothe Adrian's soul. Okay.
Chowderman's doing bad, Chowderman's feeling sad, Chowderman is not enough. Chowderman's burning out, this chowder life is going south, these chowder days.
I think this should trigger something.
Anymore.
Might be wrong.
The chowder times never last, a chowder world in collapse. Wandering these chowder plains, regrets flowing through my veins. In a drought of your love.
Oh.
I'm swimming in the quicksand. I wish that you would take my hand, guide me to the chowder land. Whiskey bottles, random trash, a chowder clown with no.
I think this should be it then. Oh yeah, there it is. I think. Hippie, you gonna say something?
Important message received from Hap.
As soon as I say it. Okay, there it is. That's the first laugh. And I'm not just saying that because I laughed. Elliot, blessings on you for finding that Chowderman tune. Okay. Wow, so the rumors are true. Eric and I didn't have compatible auras, but I can't deny his talent and sheer lyrical brilliance. I'm sure One-Legged Man would have been a hit. From Artie. So, Artie here, believe it or not, is actually I don't even know. This thing is still a thing. Okay. Going back to what I was doing. So, don't have any new cases. We do, however, have this. So, anytime you complete one of these, it'll be marked off. And then we have laugh number 2. Now, this name right here is important because you'll see this, and according to what I read on this guide that I followed, it said, oh, you have to search flip-flop. But, well, no. You have to search up excuse me. I could have sworn that I got the name. Okay, what was it? Yeah, I put the name in. What is that? Is that not good? Is that what I wasn't supposed to do? Well, Kev. Let's try this.
I'ma dance, dance, dance to the beat. Gonna stand on my head, gonna dance with my feet. Let's dance, dance, Wonderland. It's the best of time with the best of friends. I'm Kevin J, and I'm here to say I'm dancing till the
Important
very
message
next day.
received.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. Okay. No way, Jolt! No way, Jolt found Kev J's old songs. Yep.
Important message received from MS_Samantha.
We're not gonna do that quite yet. We're gonna go back to this, and we're gonna go to that, because that is the second one. Roddy's early test pet. I'm almost certain that Roddy made an odd-looking test pet early in November that looked like that comic book floating eye he always talked about. Would love to play with it again, from Artie. The thing is, though, which Artie? Or, not Artie, Roddy. Well, first off, we need to
message received from MS_Samantha.
Get another message. He mentions early November, so we're gonna need to go to November 5th. And then, the Roddy he is talking about is actually, I believe it's Roddy, I think it's Ringleader Roddy. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is. Right?
Important message received from MS_Samantha.
Okay. So okay, here it is. Yeah. Any second now. Whoa. Artie.
Important message received from Hap _
As soon as I say it. Okay. Roddy's old test pet. Thank you. It's at the bottom of the list there. I could embrace you. This brings back fond memories. Sometimes I'd pet it for long stretches of time, counting each heart that materialized around it. I think I'll do that now. And there we go. Now to open this up, go back to HAP Internet, and sound like an old man because I'm tired of shit. Okay, so that's 3 down, 1 left. This last one is the most lengthy. I could remember, I could be misremembering, but I think I remember all kinds of pages with strange Egyptian eye on them. You get what I mean. If my memory serves, I'm pretty sure even Adrian Merchant had that symbol somewhere. Can you find what that's all about? Okay then. We're gonna... Yeah. We're gonna need 2 things. We're gonna need that. The reason being is because there's that test pet, and then there's... Oh. Well, we have this, but we don't need just that.
Downloading test pit. Downloading 3Y3.
The test pet is a pet. Self-explanatory, yeah, but... Well, yeah. But then we have... Oh, yeah. If you feed that to that, what will happen is it will fart. And this is a tool that we will need. Now we have 2 new cases, but I'm still gonna do the last, oh, wrong thing. Again. Okay. Oh, right. I bet you're probably thinking, okay, well, what's all this? What's all this, huh? Well, if you search Harus, it'll pop up a few things. Okay, so I already know one of the passwords. Yeah. So This seems normal, right?
Important message received from Hap_Chelsea.
This is actually one of the things we actually had to find. So, here it is. This first message is basically Chelsea, otherwise known as Samantha, talking about, you know, everything that she needs you to do. And everything that she suspects. This is our little handyman here, the Sam Hammer. Get it? Banhammer? I need you to find and access files that prove Merchant Soft knew the year 2000 update wasn't ready, or Hypnospace knew that their technology could have harmful effects on its users. Huh.
Downloading Sam Hammer.
Oh. It's the wrong thing. So, this replaces the chime bar that we had originally. So, oh, yeah. What we need to do is we need to... Oh. Why do I keep doing that?
Important message received from Hap_Arty.
Wait, what? Auspicious edition. Huh. Yeah. So... Really want to know, huh? Well... What we need to do is not be in year, or no, not year, but this. If you're either on, or I think you always have to be on this.
Important message received from Dylan.
Dylan is the new edition. Spoiler alert. Okay, so bet you're wondering. Okay, well, what are you doing in the freelance? You'll note that you can scroll down here. The reason why that's important is because of this. Yeah. This, what we just downloaded, is another special tool that is actually optional, but it is still recommended if you need a hypno key or anything regarding your pet. But what we want to do is actually we're going to go to December 31st, 1999. Okay. But now what? We're gonna upgrade it to HypnoCure Pro. This is important because of what we have to do. Because the new HypnoCure Pro will allow us to... Well, you'll see. Because you'll notice that garbled text that you saw on that page. Oh. Whoops. Okay. So. Oh. Let's see this new little symbol right here. And this is what it does.
Activated.
Use second sight, and this is what the second sight is. This is quite literally one of two. Yep. That's the first one done. And just to prove I'm not crazy, case closed.
Null.
Yeah. That's already done. So then we have the other thing. Anyway,
Safe mode activated.
so this name right here is what you're going to need to search for. Is
Important message received from MS_Samantha.
I think this is what you search, isn't it? Fuck. Okay. This? Yeah. Okay. You see this? You have to search for it.
Important message received from Dylan.
I think. Right? Yep. By the way, this song is also one of my favorites. Okay. Mystery of the Deleted Zones. You have to report all of this to Sam as soon as you see it. I think. Yeah. Because that's applicable. This is applicable. If you hear in the background, the pet just pooped. Okay. So then we go back to this, because there's even more. You have to do this for as much as you possibly can. We're supposed to report all of this to her. Yep. That, I believe, was everything. Yep. Okay. Now we wait. Hippie, take it away. Oh. Capey boy is not doing good.
Important message received
Oh, there
from
it is.
MS_Samantha.
That's right. We got both of these cases. Yeah. And then we should also be getting something from Dylan. Now. We should also be getting something from Dylan. Okay.
Important message
there it
received
is.
from Dylan.
Hello, Samantha. Pretty soon you'll figure out, like I did, that HAP Chelsea is actually MS Samantha, a former employee of Merchantsoft. Working with Jolt, she is attempting to compile evidence that proves that Merchantsoft is guilty of several crimes, one of which is knowledge of the inherent dangers associated with sleep time computing. Whether she found and submitted those files or not, the truth of this allegation is simple. I am responsible for Y2K mine crash. Attached, you'll find a link to a confession of sorts. Sorry if this letter sounds a bit formal. I've been waiting to write one like it for a while. Dreading it, actually. However, I'm not scared anymore. It's been eating at me for over 20 years and I just need peace. I'm not expecting forgiveness from many of you. I know several incredible people that I previously did not. I finally experienced Hypnospace and the beauty its citizens brought into the world for myself. I am so sorry. To you, Tim, more than almost anyone. Send this to whoever you need or want to. I'll be waiting. He says here to switch to the HAP intranet capture before viewing. If you try to go here with any of these other times, it won't work. This is the only other page other than the pages on the main screen that you can see. Jolt, Samantha, and the rest of the Hypnospace archival team, I finished my game. The last time we played Outlaw, a lot of bad things happened. Let's see, it had initially glitched out on us. The second time, it ended up causing mine crash, killing 4 people, and thereby causing Hypnospace to be discontinued. But what if I told you that this Outlaw isn't what you think? That's right. If you start it up, said if you start it up, not hold down on the button. You'll notice something. It looks very artistically beautiful for one. You can use the shift to jump, you can use the spacebar to lasso, but we're gonna start this. This is what Outlaw was meant to be. But this is more than that. This is Dylan's apology. Citizen Dark Twilight Tiv has ascended. Citizen Ringleader Roddy has ascended. Citizen 0556332 has ascended. You'll notice something. Rod's anti-government page has ascended. Those are the same 4 people that unfortunately could not be saved from the mine crash attack. But there's also a 5th person. There they are. This last car is none other than Dylan. If you failed to save both of the possible characters that you can save, there would be additional text saying that Dylan was ready to be arrested and he was not going to fight. However, since I saved both characters, and you can even do this if you just saved one of them, what'll happen is that text will not be there, and instead you just capture his car like normal. I'd like to think that this ending is the true ending because you saved 2 people, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. But what will happen is
downloading 5 files.
There's 5 files. This is one of them. And this is the credits. Lead designer, artist, and composer is Jay Tholen. I actually follow him on Twitter, he's really cool. Programmer, designer, juice putter inner Mike Lash. Narrative designer, writer, and Keb J rapper is Xavier Nelson Jr. Additional programming by That Which Is Media, otherwise known as Corey Cochran. Publisher is No More Robots. I also follow them on Twitter. If you've ever heard of a game called Descenders, which is a BMX bike game, that was also published by these guys. General Nuisance is Mike Rose. Senior producer is Sally Blake. Development lead is Dan Foster. Marketing lead is Pip Hoskins. Quality assurance members are Zayan Ahmad, and Arwin Brock. The Chowderman music and likeness is by Hot Dad, a popular YouTuber. Clifta pieces composed and produced by Chris Schlarb. Jared music by Sword of Kings 128. I believe this is actually a name reference to Earthbound, believe it or not, because there's a weapon in Earthbound called the Sword of Kings, and you have a 1 in 128 chance of getting it. That or it's just simply a coincidence, and this person named themselves that because of said thing. Glamocaster / Glamoplasm music by Shane Soderstrom. Seepage music by Queen Jazz. Real Salve music by Railslave. Slushmouth music Too Cute For You and Confused by Simon Carlos. We already got this. Oh, and Squishers. Squishers is the parody of Pokemon in this game. Hollow Angel music made by El Huervo. I'm not Hispanic, by the way, I just know how to pronounce that. The Motivator music by Ratavder. Oh, what? Cavernous music by Harrison Limp. Guttural music by Cat Beats in Swedish Columbia. Fraser, Basidia, Arcello, Sacred Space, Tamara Frost, etc. music by Jay Tholen. In this case, really good music, dude. Nativity Costume, which is 2000 New Year's Eve, originally written by Have-Handed Cloud. Where's the other part of the hand? Difficulty Boy, Unicorn Company, Syringe Culture music by RJ at Spellbang. Big Gust music by Yogan Rush. I don't know how to pronounce that first name. Yeah, you get it. It's just the normal credit scene. I just like reading stuff. Yeah, this game is amazing. I highly recommend it. And the thing is, even after you've beaten it, you could still do a whole bunch of stuff. There's so many things you could look at, so many things you could see and do. This game is fun, alright? Alright, then we got the backers, which is nice. Yeah, this is actually an indie game. But it's so authentic to what you would feel in the late 90s for the internet. But then again, in the late 90s, you didn't have to fall asleep to go on the internet. This is fictional. 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 Okay. There we go. So, how about we go to... Yeah. Okay, so this will just take us to that same page we were just on. These are what we want to read. We're going to start off with Mavis. Mavis, I'm sorry. Not much of an apology. Then we have this. Rodney, your family came after us hard after the crash. They disgusted me. They smelled like body odor, their clothes were stained, stretched out and dirty. They wore flip-flops. They came all the way to San Francisco to our offices and we sent them away. I want you to know that if they're still around, I'm going to make it right. I'm sorry. Okay, this kind of a better apology. Then we have the other Roddy, ringleader Roddy. Roddy, you might not buy this, but I considered you my best friend at the end there. My work consumed me and became me. People who weren't helping me build my masterpiece were invisible. Through all of it, you were always willing to come back and put up with my garbage, and God, I wish you hadn't. I'm sorry. And then we have the best for last, Tiff. Tiffany, I took your future away from you. Your little worlds delighted others. Mine destroyed them. I'm sorry. Those are all eulogies to the 4 or 5 or 6 people that unfortunately passed away due to the mine crash incident. And that's that. That is the entirety of Hypnospace Outlaw. I highly recommend this game, and I'm not just saying this review score just because, oh, it's a new game I like. It tells the story through what you're doing and what you're looking at. It's got really emotional moments when you really look into stuff. You've got characters that you don't even need cutscenes for. You're just introduced to them through what you're doing in the game. You've got charming and very nice music, ranging from goofy to serious to sad, all that stuff. And you even have some things behind the scenes that you may not have known about. Namely, I have a little story that I want to show you guys. How about we go to Teentopia? The reason being is because there is a character named Rebruth Pin's homepage. Part 1 of this story is this. Her little introduction to the world of Hypnospace. I'm finally on here! This is so amazing! Can you believe we're talking to people all over the world during our sleep? It's so futuristic! Hi, I'm Rebruth. My real name is Rebecca though. I'm 16 in the 10th grade and a pastor's kid if you couldn't tell, bursting with laughter. Most of the time I'm either doing homework, playing squishers, or playing piano with the youth praise band. Our band name is called Called Out. See you around. And then we have this. Has anyone heard rumors about squishers being satanic? I hope not, because it's my favorite game and I'd be so bored without it. And then we have this. My hobbies. Hypnospace. I've seen Hypnospace on TV for like a year and I'm so glad my dad finally let me get on here now. It's so cool! Drawing. My dad got me a program to draw on the computer last year, so I've been practicing that a lot. But I mostly only use it to do church flyer art, working on some of my own art soon. That'll be important later. And it also directly correlates with this. Squishers. This game is so cute! Mushi is the best squishers. My cousin, he lives in the next town over and is also a pastor's kid, didn't want his game champ anymore, so he gave it to us. My brother thinks it's for geeks, but I've been having so much fun with it. But then, when you get to November 26th, you'll notice this is at the top. Yeah, this. I will not be on Hypnospace for the big Year 2000 event. I'm going to my cousin's church to pray in the new year. we think the rapture is probably going to happen then. If you're one of the people I don't talk to on Chit Chat, that's why. Alright, so it's changed a little bit. But, this wasn't the top of the page. This is where we were supposed to look. Update. There's a Counselor Ronnie Squishers art contest. ICBI, ICBI. Here's my work in progress picture. God, if I win, I give you the glory. And then, I wouldn't say this is an epic conclusion, but it's definitely tragic. And I'll show you why in a little bit. My last goodbye. Dear Teentopia friends, this is my last message. My dad is selling the headband and canceling Hypnospace. Someone from church saw my post, or saw my page and my Squishers art and told on me. I do not believe that Squishers is satanic, and I thought that my dad agreed with me, but now he threw my game in the trash and we have to sell this headband. I'll miss you all. If you are ever in Ohio, come to the Spirit-filled Full Gospel Temple to meet me. Not on New Year's Eve though, we're not going to have the normal service. We're going to my cousin's house because the Lord gave my dad a word of knowledge to prepare, so we're pretty sure that the rapture will come this New Year's Eve. If it doesn't come, can someone come to church and tell me if I won the Squishers contest? Your friend, Rebecca Pinson. And just for a bit of confirmation, she did win. And it clicks. Because Rebecca was grounded from using Hypnospace after she got tattled on, she never personally got to find out if she won that art contest, which is incredibly sad when you think about it. Because this little girl just, you know, she loved Squishers, she loved, you know, the cool stuff that Squishers had, like all the creatures and stuff. And more than anything, she loved Hypnospace because it was so futuristic and so interesting to her. And then for her to lose that privilege and to lose her right to play Squishers because, you know, somebody told on her and, oh, Squishers is satanic. It really makes you think about the things in the background that you may not even notice until you just check for yourself. Then we have the honorable missions and all that stuff. This, of course, is a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But this right here is just sad because she worked so hard to do this. And you even saw in the first two parts, or the first part that, you know, hey, I'll be working on art pretty soon. And then part 2, you actually see her art as a work in progress. And this is the finished artwork that she never saw win the grand prize. Which is extremely sad. And I know I called her a little girl and she was like 16, but I mean, you have to think about it like this. It's a teenager, but it makes them feel like a kid being into something that neat, you know, squishers and stuff. It makes me feel all childlike, but in a good way. It's kind of like me and Beyblades, you know? Like, I still like Beyblades and I'm 24 years old, but that's just because, for one thing, I grew up with it ever since 2010, but yeah. So, yeah. But then, I have something else. We have Mavis. This is when Mavis's little page first started. As you can see, she didn't really know how to figure everything out. She just... yeah. Exit, Hypnospace, exit. This is a text box. Add your own text here. Welcome to my page. And then you see all this, because, I mean, she's an old lady. She doesn't really understand this stuff. A younger person probably would, and they would be more gifted and, experienced with this, but an elderly person probably wouldn't because, they're not really adept in that kind of field. Hi, I just signed on. Hello? Is this the chat room? Help. Help. Help me. Help page. Help manual. How to get help. Hello? Exit. Exit. November 26th. You can't see anything here, but you can see she's actually got a little progress in the background. And she even says, Greg, you were so sweet and helpful. Please send my regards to your family. But in terms of interacting, you can't interact with any of this. And then we get to December 31st. The eve of the, mine crash. I'm very excited to be spending New Year's Eve in Hypnospace chit-chatting with you all. She's gotten the hang of it. Welcome to Mavis's page. I'm back on Hypnospace and loving it. Friends of mine. Mavis's website. Ellen is giving me lessons. I have reserved the Hypnospace headband for New Year's Eve, so you can expect... she even spelled it. You can expect to see Mavis online and loving it. Dorothy has been moved to the memory unit. Please do visit her soon. She is getting worse by the day. I can only use this headband one time a week. It makes me so sleepy. Hi, I am Mavis. I'm still learning how to use computers in Hypnospace, so please excuse me if I do something that looks silly. This is very exciting to me because it gives me a way to talk to all kinds of different people, when normally I would not be able to. I live in a home for old people and it's hard for me to get around. All of these lovely Hypnospace pages are so interesting. I am sure you will see me on here more soon. A funny computer animation by Alan the Noble Warlock. Isn't that nice? It's like a music box. She has organized links to everybody that she knows. Of course, Carl you saw was permanently banned, so only we could see it. This place is not a healthy place for me to be. I still love you all, but I have to take a break. Alan. I have posted new smiley animations. Please use them on your pages if you wish. So, how is everyone? Have a good Christmas? Yeah. And finally, Margaret. This page cannot be accessed at all, even if you go to the intranet. And poor Mavis, this poor old lady who, by the way, if I look it up on the internet, she was 77. Now, here's something pretty interesting. If you go to November 26th, of course you can't see anything, but checking citizen data will show that she lives in Nashville, Tennessee. But you can see here, hello, my name is Mavis. I live in Florida. Hello, welcome all. Since she's approaching the age of 80, her memory may be a little bit faulty, so she may not remember where she even lives, partially because of how Hypnospace, well, you may have seen it once or twice, but basically, you may notice this beef brain. Now that's a bit of a thinker, isn't it? Well, yeah. Then it hits you. Hypnospace actually does have harmful effects on its users. They've denied it, but it is actually true. Beef brain basically causes headaches, exhaustion, and death. Thing is, though, it doesn't mention that it can also cause someone to have faulty memory, and it may be possible that, you know, beef brain is what caused Mavis's death because of prolonged usage. Even though she did say in her finished page that she only got to use it once a week, but even still, yeah. So, this guy knew it all along. I think there might be more stuff, but I have basically forgotten. But, with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the two viewers, but I'm still very happy nonetheless. And especially thank you to Howdy It's Chris for following. I truly do appreciate it. But this has been Radical Rewind, and what I'll be doing next, not sure. I'm really not sure at all. If you have any suggestions about any retro internet stuff or any kind of retro inspired stuff, please by all means go ahead. Yeah. But that being said, thank you for watching. I appreciate the attendance, even if, again, it's only 2 people. But, again, it's truly appreciated, though. But, anyway, thank you for watching. I will be uploading this tomorrow in the morning to YouTube as a video on demand video. Yeah. Well, this in part 1. I'm gonna have to rename the title to part 2 for this, because the stream cut out a while ago, so that's why briefly you couldn't see anything, is because it cut out for whatever reason. But, yeah, so that being said, have a good night. Love y'all, and I will, see you guys next time. I don't know what I'll do next, though, but, it'll be fun. I'll, try to make it fun. Maybe I'll do a little bit of multiplayer of something that you might have seen recently. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. I'll see you guys later. Night.